Chris, what are you doing here?
Respiratory arrest. He's on some kind of narcotic. I gave him mouth to mouth.
You had a pretty close call. You're lucky Dr. Warner happened to be there.
A doctor, you reckon?
Yeah.
I thought it was just some suit out trying to school.
Well, you seem to think that Chris was there to school drugs.
Oh, hell. The lunchbox you saw him with.
What about it?
Once upon a time, it was full of drugs, Greg's drugs.
What sort of drugs?
Mostly prescription, some harder stuff, morphine.
Chris, are you here? Look, I'm sorry but... Chris, are you okay?
Lucky it's getting warmer.
What a truly wonderful thing is spring.
Because when Mrs. Harrison comes back and we're thrown into the street, at least we won't freeze to death.
Minnie, no one's going to throw you anywhere.
Well, we've got nowhere to go.
What would you say to coming to live with me?
At Carmen's.
I'm thinking it's about time I found a place for us.
You and me.
Yeah. Would you like that?
Well, what about Johnny? He'd be really upset.
I'm not asking you to make a decision now. Just think about it, okay?
Cut to the chase, Stuart. What's the offer?
3%.
3.
What's their final offer? Hey, it's 3 times your original profit.
I'll have to think about it.
Okay, and if you come up with any new products, then you've got the right to negotiate a higher rate.
How generous.
And if you decide to take the deal, then this is for you.
What for?
Well, let's just call it in advance, eh?
A bribe, more like. How much is here?
$2,000. But hey, if you're not interested...
I didn't say I wasn't interested. I just said I'd have to think about it. Okay, I've thought about it.
Lionel, how is it that I missed the quadrupling of the inflation rate?
Pardon?
This bill for insomnia is daylight robbery.
I'm sorry?
It will be, because I'm not paying this outrageous amount until it resembles something like reality.
Reality, right.
Problems.
Mate, if I had $1 for every one of my problems, I'd be laughing.
Money.
Not just that, Ronnie's gone.
Hey?
To the Coromandel with Tommy the architect, frolicking in the ferns, soaking in the spa, sipping champagne.
Come on, Lionel, it's only work. We all have to do it.
Yeah, but it was only work that brought her to the Toro in the first place.
So
if I wasn't so fiscally challenged, I could cope.
well, one problem at a time, eh? What's your main worry? Deal with that. The rest will get sorted. So what's your main worry? Is it Ronnie or money?
I wish I knew.
Come on, Skeegans. Well, it looks to me like it's money, like most people.
I suppose so. Well, there's no way out. I've got no way of generating instant income.
Don't be so defeatist, mate. Just focus on the problem and it'll get sorted. All you need is just a little bit of confidence.
Focus. Confidence.
I realize this looks pretty bad.
Chris.
It's okay, it's nothing.
Nothing. My God, I come in here and find you shooting up what, morphine?
What are you even doing here anyway?
It doesn't matter. What the hell do you think you're doing?
It's medicinal, okay? It's for my back.
What? Is Horny still at the clinic? I am calling him right now.
No. Look, nobody has to know about this, all right? It's all under control.
Oh, you can't possibly believe that, Chris. I know about Greg and the lunchbox. And if that's not bad enough, you've been hanging around low-life bars trying to score drugs. This is way, way out of control.
All right. I went to a bar.
You're risking your whole career. You do realize this, don't you?
Yes, yes. Can I just explain?
Are you in any state to?
You're right. I have a problem. I let it get on top of me, but I'm beating it now. Look, I realized that last night. At that bar, I never want to go back there again.
Really?
Yes. I mean, that's how come this. I just need this to help me turn the corner. I can wean myself off this. I can. But if it gets out, I'm finished.
Chris, are you handy?
Sorry, mate, I'm crashing.
Oh, damn.
Let me give you a hand.
Oh, Rebecca, this is a surprise.
Hi, Judy.
You're here late. Don't you have a home to go to?
What do you mean? This is my home. Have you talked to your husband?
Yes. We've decided to go ahead with the IVF, definitely.
Good for you.
It's going to be a bit tough money-wise. Do you think they'll let us spread the payments out?
Oh, I think something can be arranged. Jodie, there is one thing I'd like to talk to you about. Something in your case notes.
Hmm?
Well, in his preliminary examination, Dr. Fife noted a small amount of scarring in your cervix. Now, I realise this may be difficult for you to talk about.
I've already been through this with Dr. Fife. He told me it wouldn't stop me having a baby. Don't you people ever talk to one another?
It may not be significant, but it's important for us to be sure. You're not alone, Jodie. A lot of women have been through bad experiences.
I don't believe this. You don't know what the hell you're talking about. And if you don't mind, I'd like to get some sleep.
That from Liniment Lips, is it?
Nothing wrong with Tim's lips. Nothing at all.
South Island Rugby Tour. Must be so exciting.
Hardly mention sport, actually.
Then it's jugs I've chugged, I bet.
Far too grown up for a boy of your emotional age. Never mind. Mum will be back soon. She'll explain it to you. Actually, I'm surprised you haven't taken advantage of Jenny's being away.
Advantage?
Parties?
Well, blame the Buckmans. I've been too busy defending my birthright.
Well, that's all sorted now. You have no excuse. When's she back?
4 more days.
Perfect.
Yeah, sure. All I have to do is say, hey, Johnny, can I have a major rage at our house? And Johnny's going to say, hey, mega cool, go for it. Not.
You never learn, do you? Play on his emotions.
He hasn't got any.
Of course he has. Just look how sweet he is with Minnie. The guy is sentimental. Use it.
It's the last time I'm going to that late-night supermarket, that's for sure.
Hectic?
Anybody would think it was Christmas already. So what's up with Chris?
You know how it is. Long day at work, you have a few drinks after and it hits you like a goods train. So I brought him home. Thanks for the tea, Orny.
Anytime.
So, how was your day?
Oh, quiet. Well, make that very quiet. So how long you and the good doctor have been drinking buddies? It's a recent development, isn't it?
That's right. We've been working on an emergency case together. Agreed on something for a change, so we decided to celebrate it over a drink.
Did Chris seem okay?
Why?
Well, it's just, he doesn't seem himself these days.
I think he just had a few too many too fast. Apart from that, well, I don't know him that well.
Hmm.
Look, I'd better go. Thanks for the tea, Orny.
See you at the factory.
Mrs. Milton. Hello, I just got a message from your husband. He can't pick you up after all. Mr. Noda? Mr. Noda?
You busy?
Yeah, I dream of a 10-hour day.
McKenna's got a cheek. It's an abuse of your capacity for hard work.
What can I do about it?
Oh, who's next, Kirsty?
It's your last one for a while.
But what about all these...
They're all here to see Nari.
Oh.
But if you're looking for something to do...
Yep.
I've got a missing patient. He might be in the toilet.
Thank you all the same, Kirsty.
Hi, Lionel.
Morning, Kirsty. Fancy a muffin?
Yes, blueberry, thanks. Don't want to get time to eat it. Keep the change.
Well, that's good, because I don't have any. Hi-ho, Kirsty. What's this?
It's for you.
Well, how much is this?
1,500.
Kirsty, I can't accept this.
Yes, you can. It's what I owe you for the auction and the clothes and everything.
Well, I can't say it wouldn't come in handy right now.
Lionel, take it. It's your money.
But... You sure?
Of course I'm sure. Just take it, okay? And Lionel, if you're really stuck, I can lend you some. I mean, I've got to sort out my other debts and everything first.
Absolutely not, no. Thank you, Kirsty, but no thank you. I'll pay my way. Whatever it takes.
I can't say I think much of your bedside manner.
What?
You are responsible for a patient's emotional as well as their physical well-being, remember?
What are you talking about?
Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition, Grace, let alone Jodie Walsh in the middle of the night.
Oh.
Oh, she's complained about it.
I was trying to establish a possible cause of my patient's infertility.
You said you were going in to check on a patient in HDU.
And I did. I just thought I'd pop in and see Jodie too. Look, it would be irresponsible of me not to explore every avenue.
Irresponsible. You just thought you'd rattle her closet, see if any skeletons fell out.
What, and you'd rather everything was swept under the rug, right? Out of sight, out of mind.
No, I'd rather we didn't have a stressed and angry client on our hands. We're paid to provide a service. That's all.
I need to borrow your credit card, pretty please.
For what, exactly?
I need a new outfit.
Oh, Rachel, you have a vast collection of perfectly wonderful clothes hanging in your wardrobe.
Oh, it's all winter stuff or last year's news.
And you have your eye on the entire collection of Gianni Versace.
No way. It's just that Tim's due back soon.
Say no more. You need something special. Well, who am I to stand in the way of love's young dream?
Exactly.
And unlike most teenage boys, Tim has a good eye for fashion.
Mum, he's my boyfriend, okay?
It's more than okay, darling. It's fabulous.
So it's all right then if I buy something new?
Just do consider the credit limit.
Oh, this looks important. Am I interrupting?
Just to suit you to tie off. There we are. Brilliant, huh?
Very impressive. I need your advice.
Someone needs me. Sure.
I guess it's about the line between a patient's right to privacy and a doctor's need to know for treatment purposes.
Mm-hmm.
I've got this patient who I'm sure is hiding something from me. And it's an emotional thing, but I've got a strong feeling that it's linked to her physical problem.
And she refuses point blank to discuss it.
So what do you think? Should I turn detective or is that overstepping the line?
Well, we're supposed to live by the do no harm. But if it's not going to harm the patient in any way...
Then it should be okay, right?
Still, sometimes it doesn't hurt just to fix what's broken. I think sometimes this whole concept of holism can be taken too far.
Sorry, aren't you the guy who brought the holistic approach to the clinic?
If you like.
Oh, what's changed?
Well, there is a reception out there full of people and they all want to see Nairi.
Oh, I see.
In one brilliant move, I have practically made myself redundant.
Honey, you're a gifted surgeon. Your skills will always be in demand.
Rebecca, good morning.
Hi.
Thanks for last night.
I don't like lying, Chris, and I won't do it again.
I won't ask you to.
How's your back today?
Yeah, it's a bit better.
But there are alternatives to pain relief, you know. What about acupuncture? Chris, it's got to be...
Of course, you're right, and I'll get onto it. In the meantime, you won't say anything to anyone, will you?
I should. Only if you promise to lay off the drugs and get some help.
I promise.
Do you mean that?
Absolutely.
You'd better.
Whoa, gossip alert, girl and boy in the staff room unchaperoned.
I can fix that. Have you seen Lionel?
Ah, yeah, he's in the building as we speak, doing his trolley round. Oh, why, thank you, Carmen.
Peckish?
Cut the crap, Lionel. I want my money back today. And don't give me any more lies about builders. I've given you your chance. Now you give me my refund. I assume you still have the money? Where's the rest?
Unfortunately, due to circumstances completely beyond
We
my
all
control.
have our problems, Lionel, and I'm not interested in yours.
Right.
So you will come to me by the end of today with the outstanding money, or it's out of my hands. Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
To peace in the neighbourhood.
Suppose we have to have something to celebrate?
Come on, Nick, you can do better than that.
What's wrong?
I miss Mum.
Hey, save the tears. It's only a few days till she's back.
It's not soon enough, though.
What do you mean?
No, it's no big deal.
What's no big deal?
That she's going to miss a milestone in her son's life. My 18th birthday tomorrow. Mum's not going to be here, but that's life, I suppose.
Really? Wow.
No, forget it. It's a big non-event.
I don't think so.
Eh?
You can't let the big 1-8 go by unnoticed. Why don't you have a party?
You mean at a party?
Sure.
Are you sure you can handle it?
Can I come?
Hey, I was 18 once too, you know. You deserve a good time.
Careful. Lionel, are you all right?
Guy.
What is it?
I'm about to do something I never thought I'd do. For money.
Well, if you're planning to sell your body, or even parts of it, contact St. Catherine's.
This is a desperate situation, calling for desperate measures.
How desperate?
Well, your brother's got me fitted up for a pair of concrete gumboots unless I reimburse him in full by tonight.
So you're planning a preemptive strike, eh? You're going to rub him out?
Violence isn't the solution, Guy.
Oh, go on. Just make him an offer you can't refuse.
No, I've made my decision. Morally bankrupt and deeply repugnant though it is to me. I got no choice.
Dr. Roypater, perhaps you'd like to be a temp, save the receptionist from burnout.
For Kirsty, anything.
Well, it seems like you got the time.
Well, I'm just going through a bit of a plateau at the moment. Actually, the size of the Canterbury Plains.
Well, I've got just the thing to cheer you up. A registered letter from Marge must be important.
Why would Marge be sending me a registered letter?
Oh, you can tell me, honey. Nothing can shock me.
What?
Well, obviously, her recent marriage has not stopped her red-hot illicit affair with a certain Maori doctor.
Ooh, the secret is out.
Hey, not so fast. You wouldn't like me to spread some false gossip around the clinic, would you now?
Okay, I will read it here. You happy?
Ecstatic. Go on.
What? She can't be serious.
Morning.
G'day.
How can I help you?
There is no way I am doing this.
Doing what?
This kind of responsibility I do not need.
Well, tell me.
Marge has co-opted me to be head of the social club.
Is that it? Oh, I thought it'd be something exciting.
Well, it gets worse. There is exactly $23.15 in the Christmas fund. Marge thinks, and I quote, "I think a more appropriate balance would be $500, and I expect to see that in the fund on my return."
Well, that'll be a challenge.
What does she want, a miracle?
Well, she clearly knew what she was doing when she chose you for the job. Well, a man with your leadership skills and, as luck would have it, time on his hands should be a piece of cake.
Hi there. Hi. Look what I've got. It's a Follyfoot annual.
Goodness, they still make those.
I found it in a second-hand bookshop. Want a look?
Oh, I'd love to, hon, but not right now. I'm a bit busy with Mrs. Walsh.
Follyfoot's the best, and Steve's a stud.
Jodie, this is Minnie. Hi. Keen on horses?
Yep, and one day I'm going to have one of my own.
Good for you.
Guess what? Nick's having a party and I'm invited. Can I have a lift home?
Of course. I won't be long, hon. Just wait for me in the staff room, all right?
Okay, bye, Miss Walsh.
She's a bit of a motor mouth. Oh, it's great to see some enthusiasm. Is she your niece? My daughter. Oh, I hope you don't mind me saying, but you must have been quite young. 17. How on earth did you manage? Well, I was one of the lucky ones. I had a really supportive mum and dad. Brave, I'd say. Not really. Look what you've got now. A lovely daughter. Yeah, she's a sweetheart. Now, have you got all your transport sorted out? Is there anything I can get for you? All organised, thanks. Okay.
Guy, I was wondering if you had any information on drug rehabilitation. Pamphlets or contacts?
Sure. Anything I can help with?
No, I had a call out the other day, a drugs case. It would have been good to have given him some information.
What type of drugs?
Narcotics, opiates?
Oh, it's highly commendable, but I wouldn't waste your time.
I'm sorry?
Oh, just call me realistic. Here, pamphlet on the Community Alcohol and Drug Services. They're the central body dealing with the various resources.
Thanks. You know, for a social worker, you've got quite a cynical streak.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I think it's great you want to help. Just a few words of advice. Don't get yourself too involved. Don't get your hopes up, and never trust a junkie. They lie.
What do you think? How much did it cost?
Well, the computer went down when the shop assistant swiped the card through the machine.
How much? Well, now I can breathe again. It's gorgeous.
Guess who's having the rage of the decade at his place tomorrow night?
Congratulations. How did you swing it?
It's my 18th birthday, didn't you know?
Golly gee.
And you're invited. You can even bring Jock of the Month too if you must.
Thank you, Nick. I'm sure it'll be great, but I've got a slightly more romantic rendezvous in mind.
Your loss?
Not the way I've got it planned.
Wrap yourself up in brown leather and lie in the mud. That'll get him going.
Tim is intelligent and sensitive. And handsome. Everything only you can dream about.
You'll be sorry you missed the party, but don't say you weren't warned.
The slippery tentacles of Marge stretching thousands of miles to manipulate the goings-on at the clinic. It's impressive, really.
Yeah, but why Hane of all people? I mean, now that he's consulting, he's not exactly at the clinic. I mean, not technically, he's not staff.
No, I suppose not, but someone's got to do it.
Granted. All I'm saying is, there are people who are better qualified for the job.
I would rather sit in the S-bend of a toilet and chew razor blades than spend an hour in a concrete box chasing after a small rubber ball with you.
I take it that's a no?
Affirmative.
What's the problem? Your hard night's slowing you down, mate.
I just don't want to play squash, all right?
Would you say the same if I was Rebecca?
You could always find someone else to annoy.
I might just do that. Lionel, welcome to the House of Fun.
Kristen.
Hello, honey. How are you?
You better count it. It's all there. 2,500, making 4,000 total.
Well, we wouldn't like to make a mistake at this stage, would we?
Sure you wouldn't like a pound of flesh as well?
Well done, Lionel. Hope you didn't have to do anything too radical.
You got your money. What do you care how I got it?
I'll call you back. No, you call me. Okay, bye. Dora's hitting the phone. She's inviting everyone.
What to?
To party, Lionel.
My party?
Getting the girls to a real-life 18th birthday is major cool points. Dora is so stoked.
And so tough out of luck. My party, no turd formers.
What?
Turn your hearing aid up.
Johnny.
Come on, Nick, you're being a bit tough, aren't you?
I live here too.
Yeah, but your gonk friends don't.
Johnny.
It's my birthday, not yours.
Come on, be a sport. There's room for Minnie's friends too.
Okay, fine. Party's cancelled.
You're bluffing.
How about it, eh? 10 nice, quiet little third formers.
10, get real. 1.
1.
How about 7?
2.
5.
5, that's nobody.
2.
3. Come on, Nick, I'm dying here.
Okay, 3.
3. That only means 2 after Dora, which means snubbing almost everyone, which means civil war. I better call Dora back.
You owe me, Johnny.
Thanks, pal. You'll keep an eye on it, won't you?
Sorry, pal. That's your job.
Yeah, I know it is, but I have to work late tomorrow night. Anyway, you don't want me cramping your style.
You're not coming?
Guess you'll have to party on without me.
Yeah, guess I will.
Okay, this is what I've got so far as essential office equipment. It's best to start smaller.
Oh, agreed. Oh, this is exciting. Google Planet expanding. I wish I had some more time to help you out.
Hey,
though.
don't you worry about it.
I've got some really good ideas.
It's good to hear.
Can you believe this program? They practically teach you how to commit the crimes. I wonder if they're allowed to watch it in prison.
Oh, isn't that where they get most of the calls from, that dob people in? Now, I've got to see someone about a page or answer services.
Shut up.
Recognise
Look at the TV.
man. The teller says he's of average height and build with sandy brown hair. Photo F was taken in
Lionel.
Checks were stolen from a car in Lake.
Is it you or is it me? Lately I've been lost, it seems. I think the change is what I need. If I'm looking for a chance or the dream, Shortland Street. Taking time to hold my place. Yesterday's another race, just living for the times we've seen. When the writing on the wall says I'll be Shortland Street. If you want to find a way of searching for another world, it's hard to see Shortland Street.